So hi everybody, a very good morning. This is me, Justine Kapani. I'm the founder and CEO of Amdecor Design. We're in the business of designing and manufacturing home and office decor and interior solutions. So different spot. This is one of the best shelters where these community strays normally sit. So I'm just catching up on my breath and stuff. So what is my share all about, So being a founder and a CEO, and also being from ex-corporate and branding, marketing, global business management, and doing a lot of other stuff in bilateral and being a drummer and everything, puts you in touch with a lot of people and stuff and all that, okay? So the point is, what is it that keeps people going? The thing is this, that let's understand this, we are not married to our organizations, we are not married to our jobs, but of course what we really are, in a way, I would say married, or we are kind of tied to, is the work that we do, what we learn on the job, what we enjoy doing and stuff. Here's a kind act of generosity here, where this gentleman is just feeding this dog. So stuff like this, so it's like, what is it that keeps you going? It's not the position, it's not the title. All of that you acquire because of your learning or because of your strengths and your expertise and stuff like that. But is it really your job, or is it really the work that you do? So what do you think is the answer? So for me, love your job doesn't make sense. Loving what you do makes sense, because you're not going to be holding on to a designation unless you're blessed for a very long time. In today's world, people are switching and moving fast. Patience has become a concern with sort of Gen Z and stuff. And then there are certain set of people, industrialists or brand owners and stuff, who've stuck in thick and thin, and they've made genius works and brands, and miracles happen in their life and stuff. And then there are people who are kind of consistently switching roles and stuff, and they are kind of still trying to figure out what they want to do. So the point is, what is it that keeps you going? Of course, having fun along the way makes sense and stuff and all, but the point is you have to love what you do. So here's a set of lines here which says that there is a research that they did, and they asked a couple of people first that is it just the money that drives them, or what is it that makes them go forward? So couple is about two, so one of them said it's the work that I do, and the other person said it's what I contribute to my workspace that really matters to me and stuff. So how are they both different? So it's very simple, it's very easy. The first part was about the job. He had a defined role, and he was given some money and stuff, and he's asked to perform. So he goes, wakes up in the morning, does his stuff, has his coffee, does it technically or whatever, and goes back home, sleeps, does his other stuff, and goes back, okay? So his life is all about the work, because the way he looks at it is that he has to pay his bills, and he has to make his ends meet, and he has to survive, and education, and bringing up people, bringing up children, bringing up them in a good fashion, giving them exposure and stuff. So half the world works like that, okay? So the second guy was like, no, I love my work and stuff. And the point is that guy seemed much sorted and happier, because he didn't stick to just the monies. He said, I love what I do, and as a result of that, I'm kind of even if I'm getting a fixed income or whatever, I make it a point to do more what I love. So once my work is over, I'm a part of let's say art shows and stuff. I'm a part and parcel of some community work. I'm a part and parcel of hobbies and stuff like that. So what has happened, so the life of that first guy is just this, and the life of the other guy is this. So this is what I try and explain people, that it's a Saturday now, you got some goals to set and all that. Yes, you can have fun along the way and stuff. It's got to be enjoyable at work and stuff and all. It's got to be enjoyable wherever you go. But the point is that you have to really love what you do and stuff. It's as simple as this. You come for a walk and you say, but I'm so tired and I'm not up to it and I don't feel like going for it and stuff. So you're not going to feel great when you step out. But if you were to multiply that by the number of good experiences you've had on the road with, let's say, a stray or a pet, And you think about the positive, how you're going to feel, the weather's going to be good, you're going to interact with people, you're going to explore new places, you're going to love walking around, you're going to have some fun around the way, make some new friends and stuff. You're going to do more of that, right? So now when you plug this into your work domain and stuff, or in your entrepreneurship model, or in whatever you do, life becomes a lot better, and life becomes a lot more happening for you, because the joyful part of it, or the fun part of it, or the creative part of it, or the positive part of it gets amplified and stuff. Yeah, so love and luck, have fun and have a blast. You have to enjoy your work, you have to have fun at work and stuff. And if anything is getting you down, keep it simple. You know, I say kiss in my designs. I normally use the word kiss, which is keeping it stylishly sophisticated, and it's lifted from this MBA term, keep it simple, you know. So the point is, when it comes to work, and when it comes to creativity, when it comes to expression and stuff, you have to really enjoy it, and you have to like really look at the positive of it, you know. Even if you are kind of paid less, or if you're not earning that much, it's okay, you know. But the point is, what you then kind of absorb also, or what you kind of bring in terms of value and learning and everything later on in life helps you big time and all. Okay, so this is from my experience and stuff, and it's linked to the science of well-being and stuff, where people say that then when they are actually doing stuff that they love, there is a great purpose associated with it, there is happiness there, there is joy there. They feel that they are accomplishing more. And what I really very strongly advocate, and I really believe, is also kindness, because if you're kind, so what happens is that you get pulled out of a lot of your negative emotions and stuff like that, and there are certain people who find motivation or joy in that, you know. So the point is, if I were to look at the humanitarian causes, or the number of people I've kind of fed, or the number of hours I've spent in a hospital, or the number of community circles I've been in a part and parcel of, it just makes me realize, and I'm sure a lot of people will also feel this, that kindness just pulls you out of those cobwebs of your own thinking and stuff, you know. You think that your life is not that great, or you think you've got so much happening in your life and stuff, but the moment you go out and you start doing something on the road or the other, or you're contributing by being kind and stuff, you will realize that, man, you got a lot of it better than a lot of people out there don't have, you know. So kindness plays a very important role, and you know, community is important and stuff, and kindness drives away a lot of your blues and stuff, you know. So just see this, you know, if you're not feeling that great, you go to a hospital, or you go to a place where you just sit and follow people and look at people and stuff, and you know where I'm coming from, you know. So there's one example where we did a drum circle for a slum village in Delhi, and the organizers were like, let's do a drum circle, and I said, it's not going to help much, because there are any which ways a lot of people who do it, so let's teach them something. So we did a workshop on you know, teaching them how to kind of play music, and we saw a change in those people and stuff. And when I came back, I was also feeling that great and stuff, you know. And I was like, you know, there was a song by Michael Jackson, Heal the World, make it a better place and stuff and all that, and that's exactly what I did, you know. And I went back a few years later and stuff, and now sometimes I spend my time and energy in humanitarian causes or community service and stuff. I feed dogs and stuff, and I feel that, you know, sometimes even if you're not feeling motivated or inspired, the very thought that you have to go and feed a pet, or the very thought that you have to actually go and stand in a queue and feed people, drives you out of your house and of your space, you know. So yes, focus on fun, focus on joy, focus on creativity, focus on, you know, focus on feeling good and great and stuff, but avoid linking everything to just monies and stuff. So love and luck and take care and have fun, have a blast, and this is how the change happens, you know. Yes, it is important to kind of earn your monies and be financially independent, stable and stuff and all that, but it's not always like that, you know. When you take a sabbatical or a break, or you start getting involved in the various causes and stuff, you realize there's a bigger purpose, or there's a bigger goal, you know. So love and luck and take and have fun and have a blast. And remember, stay joyful, stay upbeat, and look after your health and stuff. So love and luck and take care and have fun. Bye bye.